How you doing, everybody? Just got home and just wanted to share a few thoughts with you in regards to the whole flat Earth thing. Now, as I've told y'all before, if you believe in flat Earth, that's between you and God. If you believe in round Earth, that's between you and God. I've made my views known as far as what the Bible teaches and what the Lord is showing me. Now, it's up to you if you want to agree or disagree with it. But if you notice, I don't really talk about it too much, and there's a reason for that because, when I made the videos that I made on flat Earth versus round Earth, I left it alone because God didn't lead me to really speak on it anymore. But I just want to bring a few things to your memory, just in case you don't know these things. Majority of the people that I deal with, this is just my personal experience. It could be different for you. It could be, it could be great for you. But majority of the people that I run into that believe in flat Earth, knowing that I don't believe in flat Earth, they're always trying to provoke me. I tell them that I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to argue about it or whatever, and try to be at peace. Hey, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something edifying. They continue to push and push and push and push and push. And if you don't agree with them, they pretty much condemn you to hell. Oh, you don't believe in flat Earth. You're on your way to hell. Well, or you're deceived because you don't believe in flat Earth. I didn't know the basis of being deceived was if you believed in a flat Earth or round Earth. Meaning, I thought the basis of being deceived was not being saved. So, if you don't agree with somebody, and we see it throughout the scriptures where a brother didn't agree with another brother, if he truly knew he had the Spirit in him, he didn't go telling them that they were going to hell because they didn't believe in their view. I've never said that if you believe in flat Earth, you're going straight to hell. Because rather you believe in flat Earth or round Earth, that's not the basis of you going to hell. If you don't believe who the Jews are according to the flesh, does that mean that you're going to hell because you don't believe that? You don't believe the teaching that the Lord has brought forth on that? Does that mean you're going to hell? Does it mean that you're going to heaven because you do know who the true Jews of the flesh are? No, that's not the basis of you getting into heaven or going to hell. Now, when a person has a track record of continually to reject truth, then that brings up, okay, are they really saved? But why is it that majority of people that believe in flat Earth, that again I speak from a personal experience, they come at you so nasty, so condemning. Oh, you don't agree with it. Oh, look at this guy, whatever. But it's interesting that, again, speaking from my own personal perspective, y'all weren't saying that when I was giving the rest of my teachings. Now, if you're one of those people who watch my channel, you believe in flat Earth, I'm just saying, when I was giving out the rest of my teachings and they were solid, and the other teaching they were solid, and you saw the truth, it may have taken you some time to see it, they were solid, but now all of a sudden I'm a heretic and I'm all this because I don't believe in the flat Earth. Why wasn't I a heretic when I was preaching all the rest of my doctrine? Why wasn't I a false prophet when I was teaching the rest of my doctrine? I should have been a false prophet back then too, right? So because I don't agree with a person's perspective or view, then, oh, you're a heretic, you're going to hell. So if that's the case, then nobody would be going to heaven, because at one point in time, we were all heretics because we spoke against Jesus. That's like me saying, oh, the Muslims don't believe what we believe, so all Muslims are going to hell. No, all Muslims are not going to hell, because there will be some people who are Muslims that will come to the knowledge of the truth. Also, why is it, and this is the main thing that I really want to hit on, why is it that people are going harder? This is the issue that I have. And this is what God has put in my spirit. He could have put something else in your spirit. I don't know. I can only speak right now what's on my heart. Why is it that I should say, why is it that people go harder for flat earth or round earth? Because you got to look at it from both perspectives. But majority flat earthers, they go harder for defending the earth is flat than they do the gospel. Now, a lot of them will probably say, well, we use flat earth to bring people into the knowledge of the truth. Why not speak the knowledge of the truth first? If you look at the videos that are out here dealing with flat earth, they're not leading people to Christ. It doesn't even have the gospel in there. Now, again, I say majority. I didn't say all of them. But majority of the videos, and I watch countless hours of flat earth videos. So don't think I'm just, he doesn't believe in flat earth and I've done no research. Y'all know me better than that. Come on now, you know me better than that. I'm going to do some research. Why is that? Why are they going harder to defend the earth is flat than they are going? Why are they not putting the same effort toward the gospel? I mean, let's just be honest with it. And let me ask you, you may be saying, well, again, flat earth is leading people to Christ. Let me ask you this. Do you think a person that's strung out on crack is worried about if the earth is flat around? Do you think a person that's strung out on drugs, on prescription drugs, or they trying to figure out where they going to get their next meal from? Or they out here sleeping in the cold when it's 29 degrees here in Georgia? Do you think they worried about if the earth is flat around? Do you think the child that's being molested by their parent or a loved one, a member of their family, do you think they're worried about if the earth is flat around? Do you think a woman that is being beaten by her husband who says that he loves her, do you think she's worried about the earth if the earth is flat around? What about persons that are trying to figure out how they gonna pay their bills? Do you think they're really concerned about if the earth is round or flat around? What about the women that are being kidnapped in America and all around the world, brought into sex trafficking? What about the slave trade that was going on over there, that's still going on over there in Africa, that it came to the news and it came out? Do you think they're worried about if the earth is flat around? Somebody right now just got kidnapped. Somebody right now is in a dungeon in the bottom of somebody's basement being treated like a dog. Do you think they're worried about if the earth is flat or round? The point being that this whole argument has disconnected us. I ain't talking about just flat earth believers. I'm talking about round earth believers too. Because I see it both sides. It has so disconnected us from what is really going on in the world. And that is the issue. That is the problem that I have with this whole flat earth thing. Because I see the other fruit that is bringing forth. All y'all seeing, majority of you seeing, oh, flat earth, round earth, flat earth, round earth, flat earth, round earth. But what about the disconnect it's causing? Taking the focus off what we're supposed to be focused on, the people, reaching these exact people that we just discussed. Reaching the people who are caught up with the religious spirits, caught up with denominations. Reaching people that have the false gospel. What you gonna go to them and say, hey man, you know what I'm saying? The earth is not round, it's flat. Repent and believe the gospel. They gonna look at you like you stupid. They ain't studying that stuff. We're talking about people that got real problems. And I know some of y'all, oh my gosh, he's raising his voice. You dang right I'm raising my voice. Because this is a serious issue. And I address serious issue head on. I'm tired of it. I know if I'm tired of it, God is tired of it. We so concerned about the wrong things. We so consumed with, oh, I gotta prove myself to be right. If a person don't believe what you believe, keep it moving. That's what the Bible teaches. Don't waste your time. Go minister to those God has called you to minister to. So I ask you this question. The people that I have listed down the list that have real problems, real issues going on in their life, do you really think they're worried about if the earth is flat or round? Absolutely not. If you come to them talking about, hey, let me show you something. Let me show you the earth is flat. They're gonna look at you like you stupid. They're gonna say, bruh, I'm not studying about if no earth is flat. My mama just died. My mama got cancer. Not saying that my mom got cancer, but that's what some people may say because somebody's mama got cancer right now. You see, one thing that I thank God for is I can look at things from both perspectives. I grew up in a military household, so I can look at it from the perspective of whites, and I can also look at it from the perspective of blacks, because I grew up around both sides. I didn't grow up in a racist household. I didn't grow up in a racist lifestyle. Because in the military, there's really no room for that. Well, you can be racist in the military, but I mean, you're not going to get away with it too long. They're going to put your butt out. Maybe now, but back in the day, the military didn't play that. They didn't play that. So I grew up in Germany. I spent 8 years of my life in Germany. My best friend was white. Jason Gumachi, I still remember his name. I still got memories when around Halloween we used to celebrate Halloween when I was younger. His dad used to dress up as Jason. And his dad was a big dude. We used to run and hide under the bed. I remember the first time they introduced me to Dirty Rice. I used to do the dance. I had a dance and everything. Dirty Rice. I had a song, Dirty Rice, because it was so good. True stories. So I can look at it from both perspectives of blacks and whites. I can see the concerns of what whites say. I can see the concerns of what blacks say. But majority can't do both. Majority of white people, they can't look at it from the perspective and put their shoes in, put their feet in the shoes of a person of color, a black person. Why is that? If you're claiming we are one, we're brothers and sisters, we're brothers and sisters in the flesh, we're brothers and sisters in the spirit, then why can't you relate to the same people that you're claiming they're your brothers and sisters? Hello. Why can't you relate to them? Because let me tell you something. You go to the hood talking about flat earth, some things gonna happen to you. I grew up in Philly too. I'm from Philadelphia, South Side Philadelphia. You go up South Side Philly in the hood, the real hood, talking about flat earth, round earth, you got some problems. They're gonna look at you like you stupid. Yo, son, you in the wrong neighborhood. They're going to tell you in the wrong neighborhood. We ain't getting down like that. Which shows you that y'all are disconnected from reality. The average black person is not studying no flat earth or round earth. The average white person ain't studying no flat earth or round earth because they got real life problems. Family members are in the hospital. Family members have cancer. Family members are sick. Family members are strung out on drugs. Family members are caught up in adulteries and fornications, and they out here living sodomite lifestyles and all these other things. That's what they worried about. But y'all want to sit here and argue about flat earth, round earth. And you ain't out here reaching the very people that you're supposed to be reaching. And you want to sit here and falsely label and say that flat earth is drawing people to Jesus. If that's the case, if flat earth is drawing people to Jesus, go to the hood. Go to the hood and preach to the brothers in the hood, what you would call thugs, because some of them are thugs. Go to the hood and tell them the earth is flat and use that to draw them into the gospel. You know dang well that ain't gonna work. They're going to look at you like you stupid. And you're lucky if you make it up out of there. I'm just being real. So don't give me this bull crap and don't buy into this bull crap that flat earth is leading people to Christ. What leads people to Christ is relating to people with their problems that they are dealing with and showing how they can have relief in the midst of their problems. The main problem being sin, which has brought about cancer and AIDS and HIV and syphilis and all these different things. Ebola, which is man-made. We know a lot of stuff is man-made, but God still has allowed it to come forth, showing you the consequences of sin. So you want to relate to somebody, relate to them on a sin level. Like, hey man, I used to be like that, or I used to do this. Give them your testimony. Because I tell you again, you go in the hood talking that flat earth stuff, they ain't studying what you're talking about. If you don't believe me, go to I ain't talking about this fake suburban type of hood. I'm talking about to the hood where folks getting shot. You see it on the news. So-and-so was shot, 21-year-old was shot, 18 years old was shot. Where you got to ride around with your windows and your doors locked. Go to that type of hood and bring that flat earth stuff. Then see how far it gets you. Go to the white suburbs. It might pass there, but they got problems with themselves too. The kids out there strung out on drugs and they sagging their pants because they following what's going on in the hip hop culture. Which hip hop is a religion, rap is a gift. For those who don't know the difference, rap is simply a form of poetry. There's a difference between rap and hip hop. Hip hop is a religion, a lifestyle. Rap is not. Anybody can rap. Weird Al Yankovic was rapping. He has the gift of rapping. It's simply poetry. So that's all that was really on my heart. You know, this whole thing, that's what God has shown me. This whole thing has really helped to disconnect us from the real problems of the world that real people are dealing with. And I ask you again, I challenge you to do this. Go to the average person that has real problems and lead them to Jesus by preaching the flat earth first. Go and talk to them about the flat earth and see how far you get compared to somebody that goes and relates to them. Where a mother has her child and they are homeless and they have to go into a homeless shelter where she is holding on to her son for dear life because she don't know if something's going to happen to her son, or the men in the homeless communities are going to try to rape her. Oh, guess what? I've met a woman like that before who told me these things. Real problems. You think she was worried about flat earth, round earth? Yeah, let me talk to you about flat earth, round earth. Okay. She gonna go back to what she's dealing with. That's not helping her. The average person is not worried about no flat earth, round earth. They got real life problems. So again, you sitting here telling me and saying, "Oh, this is helping to lead people to Jesus." No, it's not. You're being deceptive and you're lying. And you're not being honest with yourself, and you're not being honest with God. And God is going to hold each and every one of us accountable. So reach the people that you're supposed to be reaching with the gifts that God has given you. You have to be able to relate to people to reach them, because it brings their guard down. It brings their guard down for you to be able to plant the seeds. Before you can plant the seeds, you must plow the ground. You must plow the ground first. You must plow the heart before you can plant the seeds or water the seeds. You just can't put the seeds down. Put the seeds down on the rocks. Oh, what's under the rocks? Under the rocks is dirt. You gotta first remove the rocks. You gotta first till the ground, and then you can plant the seeds at the right depth so they can grow up properly. Because you put the seeds too deep, you're gonna have a problem. You put them up there too high, you're gonna have a problem. Go study gardening. There's a lot you can learn in gardening. The Bible talks about gardening all throughout that. There's lessons we can learn. So yeah, relate to people. That's all I got. That's all I got. I love y'all. God bless each and every one of you in Jesus Christ's name. As always, stay focused for Jesus. As you know, truth is not debated, it is declared.